I'm going to show you now how to read characters from the user input. Suppose I wanted the user to enter a character and then store it in a variable, and the variable is named letter. Then I need a variable of type character, and let's call it letter. Next, I should probably tell the user to enter a letter, and then I can read what they enter using scanf. The format specifier for a letter is a %C, as we already know from using the printf function. And in order to store this letter that was read from the keyboard, from the user input, I need to specify here with an ampersand the variable in which it's going to be stored. Again, I need that ampersand character just as I did for numbers. Now I should also verify that everything went fine. So I read the letter %C just to verify that everything went fine. And it's letter that I read. Let's compile and run this. Please enter a letter. Let's enter an A. I read the letter A, so everything is good. In fact, I can even use multiple %Cs in one scanf statement. So first I wanted the user to enter 2 letters, letter 2. So please enter 2 letters. And I would put a sec %C right there, and it's letter and letter 2. And then I read the letters. I should really print them both out. %C, letter, and letter 2. And I can compile this and run. Please enter 2 letters, A, B. I read the letters A and B. Perfect. Now notice I did not put a space between my 2 letters. Characters behave differently from numbers in the scanf function. Scanf, when dealing with numbers, automatically skipped white space, and I could put in as many spaces between numbers as I wanted to. That is not true for characters. A space would be considered just another character. Let me demonstrate that to you. If I run this program again and put a space between my 2 characters here, then it says I read the letters A and space, because that's the space that it read. It didn't read the B. It didn't get there. I didn't ask it to read a 3rd letter, so it read the characters A and space. So if I actually wanted the user to separate their letters by a space, I would have to, first of all, tell them that. Please enter 2 letters separated by a space. And then I would have to put that space right here in that format string in the scanf function. That way it would indicate to C that I first want the user to enter a character, then a space, and then another character. Let's give this a try. I compile and I run. There are 2 letters separated by a space, A space B, and now it actually works. Similarly, if I didn't want them to have a space there, but I want them separated by a comma, I can do that as well. And then I need to similarly do that right here in the format string. So now I'm expecting the user to enter a character, a comma, and another character. Let's compile and run. And now I enter A, comma, B. No space. That space will be an extra character. And indeed, I read the letters A and B. Typically, you would just read 1 character at a time or specify exactly how you wanted the user to enter those. So now you know how to read characters from the user input.